Hello everyone, this week I've been working on the story world and the symbolism in my horror novel, and I will also tell you why I look like this today. So the goal of this week is the book goal, but before I start to talk about that in detail, I will explain why I look like this. So when this video is published, I will probably be out in the woods, hopefully. And I'm going to my first LARP in 15 years, live action role playing game. I'm gonna go with some of my friends from the improv group I'm in, and gonna play a disillusionized mercenary in this enslaved village he now lives in. So I borrowed some stuff, but I have brought down my leather armor, which has which I have a complicated relation to because of my semi-vegan ideals. It feels a little bit strange, and I know people can have different views and opinions about this, but I bought it, and it's one of the few things of leather that I have, so I will I will use it so it doesn't go to waste. So last week I worked 3 hours per day on the horror novel, and I knew that we were gonna have an election this weekend that probably would bring me down a little bit this week. And I also have the had the preparations for this. So this week I choose to work 2 hours per day on the horror novel as my goal of the week. So this week I realized that I'm in need of upgrading my video gear, so I'm going to buy an M50, a Canon M50, a mirrorless camera, and I was so close of getting one. I didn't have time to go to the shop that had the package I wanted, uh, but I looked during the evening, it was still there. Then in the morning on my way to the shop, it was gone. So I have ordered it online, so it will arrive next week. But what has already arrived is this microphone, Röde or Rode, as I guess you really say it, um, Video Mic Pro Plus. I'm quite excited to try this out and the new camera, and I will do so in a future progress log. This week I continue to lay the ground for the horror novel with the guidance of John Truby. And I have focused on building the story world and working on symbolism. So I have identified a few settings that is really important for the story. And one of the main ones is the house that the main character lives in. And outside this house, there's a great forest, and there is also like the underground. And then we also have the city, I guess. So I put those locations to the test because you shouldn't just choose them randomly. And one way to make it a little bit deeper is to put some symbolism in all of this stuff. So, for example, the house, I think, is the one with the greatest symbolism. That is like the mind and the way the main character Amanda sees herself. It's an old house, it's pretty worn down, and she's there to basically do like a remake of the house, or yeah, make it nicer. And there's old furniture that she's not sure about if she should remove or not. There are some rooms she doesn't get access to. In the beginning, she can decide who comes into the house and not, but later on, she's not in control anymore. So I think there's something really interesting to build there. So that is an example of how a location can work as a symbol. You can also attach symbols to characters. So for example, the main opponent, the antagonist, is gonna be symbolized by an animal skull that gets removed from where it should be and into the house. So there you start to have the possibility to like link different symbols, and that creates a bigger meaning. So according to Truby, and I guess a lot of other people, those symbols work in your subconscious when you watch a movie or read a book or something. And I really enjoy doing this. This is like, it's just pure fun. When it comes to the film, I haven't done that much, except for all the knowledge I get from the Truby book. Game-wise, I continue to play Battletech, which I still enjoy, even if it's getting pretty hard. And then with the record, I actually have some news for that one. I applied to be a student for the local music conservatory. Basically, you have like students there that gonna become song teachers, and they need students to work with. So I applied and I got a response, and I have a time next week where I'm gonna go for some kind of audition, I guess. And during this audition, I'm gonna do some exercises that they have planned, and I will also have brought a song that I want to sing. So I thought some about what song I really wanted to sing, and it landed on The Good Side by Troye Sivan. I think it was extremely simple to play on guitar, I realized, and it's like comfortable to sing. So maybe next week you will actually hear me sing for the first time, or the second time. So to evaluate this week, I haven't done all the hours, but I have achieved a lot of good stuff. So that's in the end what's important. The main reason for that is the LARP preparations and also the camera research I realized I really needed to do. So next week I will probably switch to the record goal, and I really want to ace The Good Side, which ironically might mean that I don't get a place. Because I mean, either they want someone really good or someone really bad, because I'm gonna teach how to sing. So this is getting really warm. We'll see if I survive this weekend. We'll be outside, so I guess I will. But if you like this video, then please give me a thumb up. And if you have any comments about my selection of song for the audition or anything else, then please comment. And if you're not subscribing but want to follow my journey in reaching my 4 creative goals before I reach 40, then please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.